And we are live, folks. Don't worry, this isn't a sit-down standard podcast. But now that I do all this video stuff, I wanted to take some time to celebrate our fantasy football league. This is the 7th year, after all. So, as we are all undefeated, I wanted to sit down and talk about each player's team, because mostly I'm going to use these vlogs to talk about how great I am at fantasy and how I should win every single time. Probably not going to happen. This year being the 7th year, we've got some newcomers and we've got some oldies but goodies. Now let's start off with, of course, the commissioner. Being the wishful commish, I hope to win this year because, of course, I never win, which I'm so upset about.
We're going to turn it around and we're going to start winning again. We're going to win so much. We're going to win at every level. We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
Probably won't win. Moving on, let's move on to Gerald's team, who this year had chosen Gronk and also kind of acted like Gronk at the fantasy draft. You know what I mean. And if you thought that was bad, you should have seen him after the draft when you all left.
Come on! We're streaking! Come on! Come on! We're running! Come on! Woo! Woo! We're streaking! We're streaking!
Now let's move on to the Petersons. We've got first up Brandon Peterson. Now he had to take some time off from his very important job as a flight attendant.
To inflate, put it around your neck and yank down on the tab. He's a big dumb animal, isn't he, folks?
This year, hopefully, Brandon, you don't lose by 24 yards and all of your players literally just fall forward.
Missed it by that much.
All right, next up for the Petersons, we've got Jordan. This year, he brought a gaggle of Petersons with him. In fact, the Petersons seem to swarm upon us.
They're everywhere! Everywhere!
Now, this year, Jordan took Odell Beckham Jr. with the number 2 pick, or as he would prefer, the 2nd pick.
Suitor number 2.
Can't you call me the second suitor? I mean, suitor number 2 sounds like a bathroom code, you know?
All right, let's move on to my brother-in-law, the Obama of this fantasy league, Robert Stalky. He went with something he's done before, and you might remember this oldie but goodie from him.
Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? My neighbor? I'm glad we're together again.
Yeah, that's right. He drafted Aaron Rodgers again. Big whoop-de-doo. Now every time my team scores a touchdown, I can't be that excited. Thanks, Robert. Thanks a lot. Next, we move on to a brand new comer into the league, Christina, my mother-in-law. Now, I'm not going to say anything mean about her. She is new, so we all have to be nice. But don't let that fool you. Christina is definitely going to come out for blood. I know it, because she's already told me. And I'm playing her first, so inevitably I'm going to get killed.
Ready your breakfast and eat hearty. But tonight, we dine in hell!
Great. Next on the hit list is Kelly, who unfortunately was sick and couldn't come to the draft.
Goddamn, are you kidding?
No, of course I'm not kidding. Do I sound like I'm kidding? Excuse me.
Don't worry, Kelly. We would have done exactly what you would have done in the first round. Draft a cowboy for you.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Next up, we have my dad, the champion. Weirdly, he did not draft Sam Bradford this year. It's very strange. But he did take Dak. Of course, he's got to take Dak Prescott. Because, of course, the most hopeful thing in the world is a Cowboy fan, at least at the beginning of the year.
I told you! We were gonna come up there and it's a totally different team! A totally different Dez Bryant! A totally different Cowboy team! We went in the champ's house and beat them! Go Cowboys!
But don't break a sweat. You get...
Picked up Romo. Tries to slide out of the pocket. Chased down from behind. Great job there by the Seahawks of making sure he had absolutely nowhere to go before Cliff Averill got him, and Romo is slow to get up.
And of course, it wouldn't be the Mission Fantasy League if we didn't have Kelly's better half, Brandon, or as I like to call him, 25%.
Knock, knock!
Who's there?
Funny! A funny joke!
But don't worry, Brandon has put all of his hopes and dreams into Felipe Rios. He will lead him to the promised land.
Y'all put that stinking blitz on tape. Y'all think that's a good blitz?
Next up, my sister, Nikki, who of course was too cool for school to show up, and she had to work and not come to the freaking draft.
Shame. 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 Shame.
What's even more frustrating about it is that we actually gave her good players. I told you, everybody, we should have gotten her kickers all along. Not Adrian Peterson and Drew Brees. What were we thinking? We weren't thinking, that's what it was. Next up, we have Darren, who, of course, is seems like he's a big Saints fan this year. In fact, I found his celebratory dance that he's going to be doing as soon as he wins a few games.
Gotta get dip, 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 dip. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get dip, boom, boom, boom. Gotta get dip, boom, boom, boom.
But don't let that fool you. Darren isn't just going to do well. He's even got luck on his side. He drafted Andrew Luck, guys. It's never mind. Next up is my wonderful wife, who I won't say anything negative about. She should win the league. I hope so, because she's pregnant. And if she doesn't, there might be hell to pay. Now that I've made a little bit of fun of everybody, I think it's appropriate to probably talk about the matchups this week. Starting it off, I will be playing Christina, so I probably will lose, but I'll do it because she's new to the league, and that's why I lost. Not because I'm not good at fantasy. Then we have Gerald going up against Brandon Burrows, and it's going to be a little bittersweet for Gerald this week because Brandon has Phillip Rivers. So every touchdown that he scores, of course, will cut him both ways. One, he will feel great about it because the Chargers probably will still be losing, but also he'll be losing in fantasy too, so good luck. Then we have Kelly up against Robert. We've got, of course, Cam Newton versus Aaron Rodgers. Should be a fun matchup there. Stay tuned. Hopefully Jordy Nelson comes out of the gate swinging. Oh, wait, come out of the gate swinging? Come out of the gate running? I don't know what the saying is. But I hope the Packers do well. Then we have my dad going up against his daughter. Now, you wouldn't beat your daughter like that, would you? No, you totally should. She wasn't at the draft. We're upset with you. That's right. We're upset with you. Next up, we have Darren going against my wife, Alyssa. Now, hopefully, I'm going to be rooting for Alyssa because guess what? If she doesn't win, she's probably going to go a little crazy.
If I lose...
See what I'm talking about? And finally, we have the Peterson Bowl, which sounds like a porno or something like that. But anyways, the Petersons are going to be playing each other. We've got Brandon against Jordan. Who will best? I think actually whoever wins this should have to babysit the other person's kids. I like it. There we go. So those are your matchups for the week. I will be working to do these little videos every week, hopefully, if I don't get too busy. But hopefully you liked it. Let me know what you guys thought. If you don't like it, I'll stop doing it. Otherwise, I'll probably still do it even if you guys don't like it because I like doing it. So go screw yourselves. Anyways, good luck and stay undefeated, everybody.